Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another sort of catch-up video about some of the experiences I've been having, and I also want to ask you about what you would like to see on the channel and what you're thinking of the new setup and arrangement. And I'm very grateful for your support, and I would just like to know if there's anything else you would like to see on here. I have so much to offer. But I had to do the tarot, as I said in the Just a Word video, because the channel wasn't growing, people were leaving. It was very frustrating, and Spirit asked me, the Shadowmen asked me to do tarot because they've been pushing me towards readings more and more spiritual work, the healing and the spiritual life coaching aspect and all sorts of things. So they keep showing me they even want me doing stage work at some point, which is kind of scary. But anyway, I've talked about that. So what I want to know is, especially for the memberships, do you want me to do a different, would you be interested in joining a membership that was purely about the tarot? What do you think about that? Extra readings, extended readings. Oh, I have been thinking about taking them off YouTube, not the readings on the main channel, but extra readings and putting it on somewhere like Moments, I think that's how you say it, and doing something like that. And also I want to do a discussion group. I would like to do the light spiritual life coaching on there, and more healings. I've got lots to offer, lots of ideas, classes for mediumship, healing eventually, all sorts of things like that. I'd like to know what you'd like to see in the memberships, offline as well, offline, but you know what I mean, on another platform, what you'd be interested in. So I'm putting this on the members first, and then it will go out to everybody else, because I want to know what you all think. Would you be interested in a membership that was devoted purely to the tarot? Let me know. Okay, I hope you're liking the daily reads and the signs. I've had great fun doing them, actually. It's been great fun. So I'm going to continue doing that because I've had a good response, and the subscribers have gone right up as well. So I'm really pleased. So I just hope I'm going to get your continued support, because I'm very grateful for it, and I love chatting to everyone. There will be channeled messages, world messages. They're not going away. Nothing's happening to them. Okay, so don't worry about that. The core format of the channel will not change. So let me know what you want, please, in the comments, and we'll go from there. Okay, right, so what's been happening? Well, lots. I didn't get much sleep last night because there were too many people in the room. I don't know if that's because of the readings. I mean, I have a ritual in starting up when I do the readings, and I have a ritual in closing them down, but there were a lot of people in the room last night. They were right in my face, and I was having some emotional problems, some anger to deal with, and they were kept sitting around me, the Shadowmen, and they were right in my face, and they had masks on, which usually tells me they think I'm unwell, and they're tending me like doctors, which they do. And sorry about this chair squeaking. But that wasn't the worst of it, because when I looked down the bottom of the bed, I could see, I've talked about all these people standing somewhere. It was almost like I could see 2 rows of men in black standing there, and then behind them I was looking into like another dimension, and all these people were standing there. It was really freaky and quite nerve-wracking, I have to say, because I kept thinking, how many of them are there? And then I started to see the people in white, but I was seeing them in my head. I was being shown them. There's a little child there with curly hair, and I think that's my child. I talked about him the other day, curly hair though, and when he was young, and running around, and it was lovely. seen him a few times like that. You often see, I've seen my main guide. He comes to me in many different guises, I have to say. And I have seen him as a 14-year-old and all sorts. So I'm looking in the mirror doing his hair. It's quite funny. Really funny. In a very old sort of Victorian suit, I have to say. But, or 1900s or something like that. 1890s, he's telling me. Okay, it was quite amusing. Anyway, so I was saying that, and then they started showing me pictures, and these were floating on the air, and it's almost like I'm looking into other dimensions. And they were the steampunk thing again, but they were of worlds and spacecraft and robots, and oh, it was amazing. You see, one time they would have shown me that and I would have written a story, but that's not the way it's supposed to be now. I don't know why they keep showing me this, but it's honestly, it's like being in another world. It's absolutely fantastic. All these people appearing and very strange, and all these faces. And there were so many last night. I actually woke my son up and told him I was feeling very nervous. There were too many that were all like in my face like this. In fact, I'm going to show you exactly what it's like if I can find it. Bear with. Where are you? There you are. It's my vintage. Oh, I can get it to come out. Vintage Ladybird books. I had a full collection years ago, but my narcissistic mother must have thrown them out and I can't get a hold of them. So I've been collecting them again because I absolutely adore the artwork in them. The only way I can describe to you, I may have done this before, but this is what it's like for me to sleep. Okay, I wish I looked like her, but you know what I mean. Just like that, and they're as close as him. Oh, it's like, oh, what you gonna do next? And they're all watching. I feel like I'm on the Truman Show. Maybe this reality is some kind of show for people in other worlds. I don't know. But oh my god! And normally I can switch it off, but they wanted my attention last night, so I don't know what was going on. But these worlds that I could see, I've seen them in meditations, and I just see them floating on the air. It's like it's like little windows open up, and I can see into these worlds. There you go. That was not the fridge. I'm in the kitchen, but that was something over there banging. Anyway, so that was very strange, but even weirder. The day before I woke up, I often see people, things, everything in the morning. People come in and they're in my face, or I mean, I walk down the street and I call them flashes. They are people who appear as if you would appear, you know, as if I was standing next to you for seconds. Yeah, and I think, oh my god. Or I was in a restaurant the other day, Giggle and Squid restaurant, and it's a Thai restaurant here, a Thai chain, and I was having my tapas with my son, you know, enjoying things, and I could see over the road, but first of all I saw this woman in my mind, and I suddenly, oh spirit, it was a woman in a fur coat, and she was standing over the road, and I looked out and I could see the outline of it, and I thought, oh, can't even have any more. So yeah, it's been a bit, well, it's always full on like that. I just thought they were quite amusing. And that's on top of the Shadowmen following me and guarding me like royalty. You know, don't get a break here. But there you go. So then I'm in the restaurant, and the doctor guy that I have now, don't have any more of that. Have some of this. Don't do that. I mean, bless him, he's helping us, which is great because I'm trying to lose weight and trying to be healthy. I ordered a smoothie and I couldn't get it. They didn't have it. So I got a bottle of Coke, and they don't like me drinking Coke. And you have a little bit, no more. Put the hand over anything. If I have wine, anything, I have whatever. And then they'll go, that's enough, thank you. The hand always goes over the glass. Yeah. And with anything, tea, whatever. It's so, like so. And I walked back from the park just before, and I keep thinking somebody's behind me. Now, I've had an experience where I was in M&S when I lived in Berkhamsted. That's where I used to live, in Hertfordshire. And I felt like somebody was right behind me in M&S there. And I turned around, I could just see this guy in this black suit right behind me, as if he was shadowing me, as in guarding me. I was like, oh my God's sake. And I have that often at the park, because there's one of them. They all stand outside like they're an army guarding, right? Don't ask me. No, I haven't even mentioned again the people and the horses, but I didn't see them today. Why? And then I felt like somebody was behind me, and I suddenly realised one of them goes around on a bicycle. And that I've told you they can shape shift and then manifest what they want instantly. And that sometimes the bike's just like an old 1950s bike or whatever, and then it goes to a penny farthing sometimes. Oh my goodness. It's quite amusing. But it's kind of rushing up behind me. So apologies for this squeaking. I don't know what's going on. Why it's just suddenly started doing that. Apart from that reading, that it was a message for someone in a reading. But I don't know. Maybe it's a message for you. And me. New toilet. So yeah, that was kind of freaky. But the most freaky thing in the morning, let's get back to it. I've gone off piste. And so I'm lying, eyes closed, but I can often see the room. I can see people coming into the place, spirits, everything. I can see the room without opening my eyes. I've heard other mediums talk about this. And really weird. I was somewhere else. Which I was standing somewhere. I thought, oh, I'm going to drift off into a dream. But it wasn't a dream. I was awake, fully awake. And I could see this place, and I'm sort of looking around. And you think, oh, I'm just imagining it, or, this. But it was some sort of town somewhere. And I'm standing there, and somebody walked across my vision as if they were here and blocked it for a minute and walked on. I've just got a light over there. It was the freakiest thing. It was not a dream. I was fully awake. I was somewhere, so I was either astral projecting, or I had a part of me had travelled out somewhere, which I know parts of us do that. They definitely do that, and I do that a lot. So I was somewhere else, and I was seeing what this other part of me was seeing, and somebody just walked across my vision. Walked in front of me and blocked everything, and I could tell you exactly what they were. I didn't see their face, but it was a bloke, and he had beige corduroy trousers on and a jumper or something. How? And I spent the whole day, I told my son, it was just really freaked me out. But I have, I say weird things all the time like that, but it freaks me out because it's sometimes very different to what other mediums get. But it's very intense. It's very, very intense. And it's very, very real, because I've told you before, I'm very skeptical. I even check what's coming out to you in my head before I do it. That's why they get frustrated with me and spit it out of my mouth or shout. So don't think I'm just telling you anything. It's vetted. But anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd, let you hear about that, because it's kind of weird. Maybe of interest, I don't know. Thoughts would be great. Okay, but let me know what you think. I will be doing, let me know what you want for the members as well, please, because I will, you know, start doing exclusive videos for that membership, for what you want. So please let me know, members. Okay, there's a few, tell me what you'd be interested in having a membership and what else you'd like to see on the channel. Would you like to see some spiritual life coaching? Would you, alongside the main channelings and the tarot, more healings, whatever? Yeah, I'm really interested to know what you'd like. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. And, you know, don't have nightmares, as she used to say from Most Haunted. Most Haunted, she's got a nerve. She wants to live here with me. And she'll get me most haunted. Yvette. Yvette Fielding. I do like Carl, though, if you watch it. He's great. He's so fearless. I used to love watching the earlier ones when she used to scream and go on. It was funny. Oh, great. Oh, never mind. And good old Derek Akora, wasn't it? Yeah, the medium. So funny. I still do it, but it's obviously very different. And I know you used to get it in America. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's streets ahead of Ghost Adventures. We used to watch our Ghost Adventures, and it's not so. They run away. And everything's a demon. Everything's a demon on that program. Probably said it before, but my son and I usually have a bet as to how long it's going to take them to mention the word demon, and I usually win. First 3 minutes. But you know, that's how they do it. That's fair enough, you know. Never mind. Sorry, I will take the squeaking chair away. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.